Good morning. How's everyone doing out there? Awesome. I love to hear that. I know people are going to continue to come in, but somebody's got to kick this great day off, so welcome. Favorite day of the week's Monday. You get to see all your friends again, so I'm excited to be here, and I hope you are as well, to the Ohio EMS Conference. My name is Vincent Yates. I'm the president at Grant Medical Center, and I'm very glad to see all of your smiling faces out there today. On behalf of OhioHealth and Grant Medical Center, I'm honored truly to be here today to begin to kick off Emergency Medical Services Week in Profession. It's been a wonderful year at Grant Medical Center and OhioHealth. I want to tell you about an award that you might not have heard of much lately. It's called the Truven, and it's the top 100 hospitals in the nation. This is an award which is not a beauty contest. It's an award which is based upon quality, it's based upon service, and it's based upon the patient experience and what we do. OhioHealth, Grant Medical Center, Riverside Methodist Hospitals, and Dublin were all on the top 100 list. As a matter of fact, the top 17 hospitals in the nation, Grant Medical Center and Riverside Methodist Hospital, were on this. And again, this is based upon quality and service indicators. That's exactly what you're all here to learn about in the work that you do every day as well. We're very fortunate to have the opportunity to be very connected with each and every one of you, and want to thank you for that. We continue at Grant to try and meet the community's needs. Our goal is to improve the health of those we serve. I know that sounds like 8 little simple words. I know almost every healthcare system in the nation has those 8 little simple words sitting on the wall, or something like that, to improve the health of those we serve. That means in all aspects. I happen to live out by Tuttle Mall. Many of you know where that's at. And this morning I saw a helicopter above, pretty much above my house. There had been an accident. The good news is the accident, I don't think anyone was hurt critically. The good news, though, is 3 cars were involved in it. And I'm very sure, based upon the training of the folks that were out there, that they were in great shape. And that only happens because of the great work that you guys and girls do every day. So thank you. Grant's reputation for excellence continues to grow. We were just surveyed as part of our trauma program just recently, and I had the good fortune to talking to a bunch of surveyors from the East Coast. They came in and surveyed all of Grant. This was our Joint Commission survey. And what they said when they walked away is, your trauma program is the best in practice and best in class in the nation. Now, these are surveyors that go across the United States. There were 6 of them in there, and they all had the opportunity to see what we do. They highlighted our LifeLink program, our EMS program, and they highlighted the work that you guys do every day. And that was part of our trauma program, and I couldn't be more pleased and proud about that. Throughout OhioHealth, we continue to focus on ways to deliver care, ways to deliver value that are meaningful out in the community. This isn't about volume. We happen to have, for the 3rd year in a row, have the highest level of volumes we've ever had in our emergency department. Later on this morning, you'll have the opportunity to hear Dr. Paul Gabriel speak. He's our medical director for our emergency department at Grant Medical Center, and he's watched these volumes as they've continued to grow. He's watched us increase our number of bays and the way that we treat people. But the key is, can we continue to focus at Grant and OhioHealth on health, wellness, and prevention, the work that you do to make sure that folks don't have to come in the ER. And when they do come into the ER, they are treated with the care, the respect that we would want any family member to be treated. That's what you do. We're very appreciative of that. Providing the highest level quality and service, that's about what each one of you to do today. So as I sit here and I have the opportunity to begin this day, I'd ask you to think about 2 things. Where's the character? Where's your core? People that make a difference in this world have it right here. They have it right here in their gut. They know what the right thing to do is, and they're fundamentally trained. Their foundation is solid because you never know when you're out there what you're going to have to experience to help save somebody, to help get them to the right place at the right time. That's the differential that you guys make. I, as an administrator, I can assure you, I do not make that difference. What I do know is that I'm very blessed to have people around that do make a difference like you. This conference is a great opportunity to share knowledge, education, to learn a little bit more. We're all intellectually curious and we're all trying to learn every day. So with that, I want to turn it over now to somebody who I think is going to do a great job, has done a great job at Grant Medical Center, and is going to help continue to lead our trauma program into the future. I'd like to welcome Dr. Shay O'Mara, our interim medical director at Grant Medical Center. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful educational opportunity today. Have a great day. Take care.
Thank you, Mr. Yates. And thank you all for joining us today. I'm not quite as smooth of a speaker as Mr. Yates, but I'll try to keep you from falling completely asleep listening to me. On behalf of Grant's physicians and hospital, I want to welcome you to this 2013 EMS conference. As Vincent said, Grant Medical Center is known locally, regionally, and nationally for our excellence in trauma care, and our program is continuing to grow. In 2012, the trauma services had a record year. We evaluated over 5,000 patients and admitted more than 4,200, which puts us in the top few in the country as far as admissions. And unlike what is happening that you may have seen in recent newspaper articles across the state as a whole, Grant has seen a notable decrease in trauma mortality over the last decade. This is in great part due to the care you are giving and the speed with which you get those injured people to our doors. Once you get them to our doors, we can get them better. And the speed that you get them there is so important. At Grant, I'm shaking things up a little bit. You heard Mr. Yates say that our EMS outreach was credited. I think it doesn't go far enough. You're going to be seeing more in the coming months of our staffs and our surgeons outreaching to local fire, EMS, and the pre-hospital professionals. Trauma care is continuing to advance, and we are dedicated to sharing this information with you. If your department is interested in having somebody come out, get a hold of us. Contact LifeLink. We'll get out there. Of course, your work is so important to our trauma program, but I'm also here to welcome and thank you on behalf of our staff. Your work touches many of us, and we are grateful for what you do for our patients. Today, you'll hear from a wide variety of speakers discussing everything from new procedures to changing concepts and demands of care. I'm happy to join you today for this important educational opportunity, and I look forward to learning together about the best care we can provide. Today, Holly Heron, the manager of LifeLink's EMS programs, is unable to attend due to her family medical emergency, but she sends her best wishes to everyone here. At this time, I'd like to ask Barb Dean, LifeLink's Outreach Education Coordinator, to come up and share a few words. Barb and the other members of the LifeLink team were instrumental in planning today's conference events, as well as supporting all of our outreach efforts to EMS. Please join in welcoming Barb.
Thank you all for coming. Holly does send her regards and sorry that she can't be here with us today. Her son fractured his arm sliding into second base. And the good thing about it is he was safe. So that was a good thing. But unfortunately, he has to have some surgery today, but he will be fine. And again, she sends her apologies for not being here. But again, thank you for coming. Welcome to the 6th annual Ohio EMS conference that is being held. Thank you to Grant Medical Center and OhioHealth for sponsoring us for this conference and allowing us to bring to you such an incredible amount of education. And I know that you will enjoy it as we all have enjoyed it in the past. I've been with LifeLink now, within Grant Medical Center for about 20 years. And the last 15 to 18 years I've been within LifeLink, and it's been an honor to be able to provide the amount of classes that we have provided to all of you. We do an average of about 1,000 courses a year, which tabulates out to about 21,000 students a year that comes through our office. So it is an incredible amount of students, and the joy in being able to provide education to you is outstanding. So I want to thank you for allowing us to be successful and to be successful within this program in itself. As you know, as far as our educational outreach lectures includes lectures, standardized courses. We also happen to be very lucky to go on a cruise every year, so to provide that outreach education. So that is in its actually the 17th year as well. As you know, this is National EMS Week, and we'd like to celebrate that with you by starting off the week with the celebration of EMS Week. And I know that you'll have the educational opportunity, but you'll also have the opportunity for Grant Medical Center to show you how much we appreciate your work and to celebrate your commitment to your patients. If you have anything that you need today, please, you can see myself, Mark Huckabee, Matt Mankins, all of us will be out there if you need anything any questions and whatnot. So please welcome. And at this point, I would like to have everybody stand, and we would like to have our opening ceremony presented by the Washington Township Fire Department, as well as the Ohio Firefighters Pipes and Drums.
Step, face, present, harm.
For a moment of silence in honor of those emergency medical service professionals who have been injured or lost their lives in the line of duty this past year.
Order, armed. Retreat. Guard. Now. Hey!
Please be seated. Once again, thank you to the Washington Township Fire Department Honor Guard, as well as the Ohio Firefighters Pipes and Drums. At this point in our conference, at the beginning of our conference, I have the privilege and the honor to start a very special part of our day. As EMS professionals, we have the commitment that we have to our patients is unwavering. And today we have the opportunity to celebrate the life and legacy of one of our EMS professionals whose commitment not only to patients, but also to his fellow EMS community members has made a lasting impact. And that person is John Moore. John Moore passed away in 2010. He leaves a legacy that is a gift as an educator to those of us who do educate. He gave us a gift. He gave you a gift as the students who were able to receive his education. I knew John for a lot of years, and there were 3 words that John would always say. It would be truly, amazing, and incredible. And we would be on these runs or on these patient transports, and he would say these words. And today, when I was thinking of John, I thought, wow, he actually is describing what I think of him is that John is and was and will always be a truly incredible, amazing person. And for those of us who had the ability to and the honor to work with him, we will never, ever forget John and what he contributed to us. But he was a valuable member of Grant LifeLink, as well as Grant Medical Center for 25 years. He served as a part-time flight medic and instructor for Grant, and he was also a firefighter, paramedic, instructor within the Columbus Division of Fire. He dedicated his professional life to the continued success of the Grant Trauma Program and Grant's LifeLink program. His contributions to the improvement of care for pre-hospital patients are invaluable. To pay honor to John and to this great man, Grant Medical Center created the John P. Moore Memorial EMS Award for Excellence. The John Moore Memorial EMS Award is awarded annually to an EMS professional whose character affected the lives of others by creating a positive and long-lasting impact in the provision of emergency medical services. Recipients must demonstrate an impact through his or her actions as an EMS advocate, an educator, mentor, provider, teacher, or leader. Today, we are happy to present the award to a deserving member of the EMS community. I'd now like to introduce Dr. Paul Gabriel. He's the director of the Emergency Medical Medicine and Link Medical Director, to present this year's awards for the John P. Moore Memorial EMS Award. So please welcome Dr. Paul Gabriel.
Morning, guys. Can everyone hear me in the back? I'm honored to join all of you today to learn together about how we can provide even better care and service to our patients and to celebrate the work of EMS professionals. I'm particularly proud to stand before you to present the John P. Moore Memorial EMS Award for Excellence. Like Barb, I worked with John for many years, both in and out of the hospital, and he's one of the finest human beings I've ever worked with. To hear Barb talk about John reminds us all of what an outstanding person we honor with this award. It speaks volumes about who John was, and that the criteria for the award is based upon character and what the recipient has done to make long-standing impact on EMS. I see this award as an opportunity to honor two outstanding members of our EMS community, the life and legacy of John, and the recipient who demonstrates the values that John stood for and that we should all try to emulate. At this time, I'd like to invite Sue Moore, John's wife, and Jamie Smoot, John's daughter, and family to the stage to assist in this award presentation.
Good morning. On behalf of John's family, this is very emotional, but we're honored that you honor my husband and our father of my children and grandchildren in this way. He was an outstanding person, as was said before. We were high school sweethearts, and we both have a long history with Grant Medical Center and OhioHealth. So we're honored that you are honoring him with this award, and the recipients thus far, and I know the recipients to come, are very deserving, and I'm sure he's looking down on us now.
Good morning. It's always an honor to be here with all of you. I always feel like I'm in a room of family. Dad would probably be annoyed that he keeps getting mentioned year after year, for those of you who knew my dad, and he would be even more annoyed that I was late. But nevertheless, it is an honor to be here, and we are excited to give this award, and thank you for honoring my father.
Thank you. I hope today that through the presentation of this award, we can see the impact that John continues to have upon our EMS community. At this time, I'm pleased to recognize this year's recipient of the John P. Moore Memorial EMS Award for Excellence, Carolyn A. Steffel, RN, EMTP.
don't know if I can. Oh, I'm just floored, as you can tell. I knew John Moore for a long time, and I do not deserve this, you know, in relation to the kind of person that John was. It's more than I don't know what to say. Thank you all very much. It's been wonderful all the years that I've been involved in EMS teaching, but this is just too much. Thank you very much. People would not believe I'm speechless. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You did great.
Thank you.
Carolyn has obviously made an enormous impact upon the lives of the patients and those EMS professionals with whom she works. I'm so proud that she won this award, and I wanted to thank her for all that she's done for us in EMS and LifeLink.